Hi everyone, it's me, Teresa Perrin. I just wanted to bring you a brief update regarding MULN. I know today was frustrating for some. We had a very nice move to the upside this morning, followed by a big drop down. I thought we were going to consolidate around that 52, 53 cent area. And then unfortunately we dipped down to 50, and guys, it was forming a bull flag, but then the bull flag seemed to be trying to break out of that pattern, but unfortunately it didn't hold and broke to the downside. And we dipped to as low as 47 cents before we started moving back up. Guys, I do believe that this was definitely a short attack, and you can see that based on the price action today, as well as the fact that they loaded up on those shares that were left to borrow, which were well over 1 million shares last night. And currently we have no shares left. So shorts are about to get smoked at their own game, in my honest opinion, if volume continues to flood into MULN as I expect it to tomorrow. Then I really think they're going to get really trapped in their own game. And stay till the end of this video because I am going to go over the technical analysis and a very bullish thing happening tomorrow in the chart on the daily. So I'm excited to share that with you. But first, I'm going to review the FinTel information. So let's get started. Please remember to always do your own DD, and nothing I say is financial advice. If you could, smash that like button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it as it helps with the algorithms. All right, guys, FinTel is showing 17.97% short interest. However, Ortex is currently showing 19.56% short interest with 100% utilization. So whichever is accurate, I'm not sure, but my guess is by end of today, that number has gone up. And the last check of Ortex was a couple hours before market close, so we could potentially be over 20% very realistically again, based on the short attack today. As you can see here, there are no shares left to borrow. The cost to borrow is ridiculously cheap at only 4%. And guys, the short volume ratio was 54.42% today, which has been on the high end. It's been between 25 and 57%. So this has been a much higher day than what we've been seeing as of late. And guys, like I said, I do believe that today was just the shorts coming on very, very strong at market open. As soon as they saw that dip, they took advantage and continued to short throughout the day to the point that there's no shares left for them. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I highly suggest you watch them because I really do break down the fact that guys, it's not just retail that it's long on MULN right now. The institutions have also closed out short positions and gone long. So I really believe that, believe it or not, the people shorting this stock are retail traders. And I think they're going to get a taste of their own medicine and get smoked pretty hard, especially given the fact that the majority of the institutions in MULN are long. There's a lot of buying power and a lot of opportunity to smoke them. And we saw a massive buy order for calls over, I think it was like 1.78 or 1.87 off the top of my head. Check my Twitter. I tweeted out last night, but yesterday we had, that 1.78 or whatever it was, 1,000 call options for $1 this week. So, unless they close them out right at market open, I still think they're going to go for those. And we still have that catalyst with the start of the MULN 5 tour this week. So guys, there's plenty of opportunities for us to continue making nice moves to the upside, despite whoever is shorting this wants us to believe. Now, as I said before, with a failure to delivers, guys, it's not really that big of a deal at this point. Tomorrow they have 140,037 due, but like I said, if you go up to the 30th, it dropped down to 4,493, so I don't think these are still in play. Anyways, let's take a look at the chart and let me show you why I'm so bullish for tomorrow.
Okay, looking at the daily 1-minute chart, guys, this is where I'm extremely bullish. This 13 SMA is about to cross above the 20 SMA, which is considered a golden cross, a smaller moving average moving above a higher moving average. And it's very bullish, and that is going to be happening tomorrow. If I were to blow this up, you would see that it is approximately about to occur, but hasn't quite yet. See how the tip is just touching? So tomorrow we should officially make this cross up above, provided the price continues to move higher, which in the after hours we are moving. So I do believe that it is going to continue moving higher. Now I'm going to go back to the 1 year chart for just a moment so that we can talk about the RSI and the MACD and not have it blown up so that it looks normal. So what we're looking at is the MACD is above 50, which is very bullish. And again, we see that the red line has crossed above the green line and it's curling up. Now, ultimately, I would love to see these lines cross above the blue wave. But this is very bullish going into tomorrow, and I do believe we see a continuation of the move on MULN. I do want to look at a smaller time frame chart with you just to see what is going on in that realm. So on the 4 hour chart, guys, as you can see, we are starting to cross over on this wave, and the red is still above the green. And the RSI is actually up above in the oversold area, but that is not necessarily a bad thing. It may come down and cool off. However, it may continue to run up because if you watched my video last night, you know that once a stock starts really running and gets into that essentially a squeeze type situation, that it can trend above, in this oversold territory for an extended period of time. So that's not necessarily something of concern. However, I would not be surprised if it did cool off just slightly. Let's take a look at a smaller time frame. All right, guys, so looking at a 30-minute time frame, as you can see, the 13 is trading above the 48 SMA, which is bullish, and as well as the RSI is curling up, and guys, it's above 50. The MACD, though, is curved down. However, it's starting to look like it's going to curve to the upside. So I would expect to see the red curl up and cross above the green. Again, this chart is looking very good for a continuation, and let's just see if we go to a 15-minute, if we're seeing something similar. Excellent. We're still trending above the blue wave. The red line is right on the wave, but it looks like it's starting to curve and is about to cross back up, indicating a move to the upside on the smaller time frame as well. And the RSI is holding above 52. Again, this is a 15-minute chart. And as you can see, which is very normal when you get this consolidation, you see the 13, which broke above the 48 today. Curved back down, and now it is trying to curl back to the upside. And guys, that again is very bullish. So I am positive that, well, not positive, nothing's a given. The market can move in many mysterious ways, but I am confident, let's say, looking at this chart and the patterns, that tomorrow we make a nice continuation of this move to the upside on MULN. Thank you so much for watching and have a fabulous night.